Good morning, everybody. It's July 2nd, my little baby sister's 56th birthday. Happy birthday, sister. And this is today's Thankful Carnivore Report. I appreciate very much you taking time out of your day to listen to me ramble on about things related to the carnivore way of eating and other issues I find interesting and relevant. And I would very much appreciate it if you would follow me across all my social media and check out my blathering at Instagram. It's thankful.carnivore. On Twitter, where the meat-eating savages are running wild, it's Stickman Bleeding. That's STICKMANBLEEDIN. Don't add a G. Facebook and YouTube, it's Thankful Carnivore. My friends, please don't forget, you can get a 30-minute carnivore coaching session from meatrx.com for under $20. That's right. You can book a MeatRx carnivore coaching session with me even. That's right. You can book a 30-minute carnivore coaching session with me for under $20. Check it out, meatrx.com. My friends, with 4th of July weekend staring at us, and we've got a lot of new carnivores in the last few months. Jump on board the carnivore train. We're happy to have you and hope you're doing well. But I thought I'd take the time to discuss some do's and don'ts for the holiday weekend. Because one of the most common questions I get is, Brett, what do you do about social situations as a carnivore? How do you make eating this way work? And it's easy. Number one, I follow these simple rules. My health is non-negotiable. I will never jeopardize my health to satisfy somebody else's feelings, because that's just self-sabotage. That's not good for anybody. You know, if I have a relative who's upset because I didn't eat their famous cookies, well, I'm sorry, it's not worth me losing my mind over to eat your cookies, which is very much what I would be risking if I consume sugar. So that's rule number one. Your health is non-negotiable. You don't compromise with your health or your sanity, ever. So how do we do that and not piss off everybody we know and love? It's very simple. You plan ahead. You use this good brain that's no longer suffering from brain fog and inflammation, and you plan ahead. For most family gatherings and whatnot, you know who's going to be there. You know who's going to cook. You know mostly who's going to bring what. Bring the food you need to eat. If somebody won't prepare it, or if there's a question of it can be prepared there, if you want to bring your own lean ground beef to cook on the grill, but you're not sure other people are going to go for it, cook it at home and take it with you. It's that easy. You don't have to complicate this. Or another option is you could eat before you go. You could be full when you get there, nibble on a ground beef patty, or nothing. Just enjoy the company of your friends and family. There is no rule that says when you go to a cookout, you must eat. And we know as carnivores, we only eat when we are hungry. And when we're hungry, we eat until we're not another bite full, and we only eat the meat we crave and can afford, and we never put a sweet taste into our mouth. That's easy to do at a cookout. That doesn't require a lot of anguish. It just requires a little thoughtful planning. And it's no big deal. And stop for a minute and understand. If somebody gets upset because you're not eating what they're eating, that's their problem. That's not your problem. You're not being rude by not consuming things that you know are unhealthy for you. That's not rudeness. That's self-preservation, and is very, very appropriate. So my friends, don't make this harder than it needs to be. A lot of people fret over holidays, just something awful. They worry. What are people going to say? Who cares? That's my answer to that every time. Who cares? Is what they say going to affect your physical well-being? Is somebody being upset because you eat differently than they do going to harm your physiology? Of course not. It's common sense. Now, people will see how healthy you are, and some will be offended. That is true. It does happen. And you just got to accept that. I've had people just glare at me, something awful, when they realize I don't eat like they do. It offends them terribly because they can't wrap their mind around it. Because eating meat and drinking water is so far removed from the recommended daily allowances and all the nonsense that we've been lied to about all these years. It's just people who believe in it can't get their minds wrapped around it in many cases. Or they'll start, okay, well, I'm going to do carnivore, but I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it and include this, and this. I got asked yesterday from some folks, what about ketchup? What about mustard? And, I'm like explaining to them about there's sugar in that crap. And it's crap. It's just crap. It's not food. It's a chemical mix of garbage that you don't need to ever ingest. Not to satisfy grandma or Uncle Bob or Aunt G or whoever. Your health matters. And it is very important that you get through this holiday weekend without consuming toxins. Because there's no upside to consuming toxins. And a quick reminder, if you've been carnivore for a few weeks, a few months, and you've been 0 cheat days, meat and water, and you get to a picnic and you see Aunt so-and-so's cake or pie that you've always loved and you think, just one piece isn't going to hurt. Understand all the tolerance that you used to have to that toxic nonsense is gone. We don't keep the tolerance once we stop consuming the garbage. So if you eat that cake or eat her pie or his pie, whatever, you're going to experience the full brunt of the toxicity. And it can be extremely unpleasant. Michaela Peterson reports after she tried to add something back about being depressed and just laying in bed for a month. I don't think that's a good time, and it's completely unnecessary. Be smart this weekend, my friends. Do the things you know you need to do to take care of you. Eat your meat, drink your water. Be respectful of the things you should respect. Don't put sweet taste into your mouth. Don't sabotage your health for somebody else's feelings. Please don't. And most of all, have a happy 4th of July. God bless America. Happy birthday, United States. And I apologize for my neighbors running a backhoe while I'm filming this. Have a great day, my friends. We'll see you soon.